Well, we've all heard it said it takes a village to raise a child. Now some changes are coming that maybe will help parents expand that village. Author and parent educator Barbara Unell is here to fill us all in. You have some, and we said big news. This is big news, and if you've been a parent for a while, like we all have been a parent for a while, you wonder what could there possibly be in the world of parenting that's changing. What is changing?
What is changing is this amazing science that is, I say, it's motivating, but it's also sort of terrifying if you're a parent out there, and I know there are lots of them out there. And what you do every day, actually the science shows, can help prevent what I have called, is my term, BODAs. BODAs.
Okay, explain what BODAs is, because it sounds horrifying.
And there's nothing funny about them.
BODAs.
They're what you see in the news every day. Bullying, obesity, depression, drug abuse and drug overuse, the opioid crisis, to name one, anxiety. The statistics on depression and how many of us are on antidepressants is in just over the roof. Heart disease and sexual assault and sexual abuse. So all of those things, if you take the first word
and put it
in there, it's BODAs. And the reason that I'm calling them that is what's so amazing is they have tied the roots of all of those issues and society's ills, children through adulthood. They've tied that to brain development in the very early years. That's the science. So what's showing is a caring, supportive, protective adult, doesn't have to be the parent, but better that we have parents that know that too. But all of us are taking care of, so many different things that a lot of people are using other types of early child care, grandparents. Let's hear it for grandparents.
Yay for grandparents.
Aunts, uncles, family members, whoever's taking care of the kids. So all of us need to know it's really a cultural, society, public health issue, that what we do every day to respond to kids' behavior actually can change the brain so that kids can learn self-regulation and executive functioning and all these things that help them manage life.
It gives you something to work with, and the science gives parents and caregivers something to work with, but it also may make some parents and caregivers feel overwhelmed, like, okay, this is a lot of responsibility. How do I take this information and use it the right way?
And so when you see that the roots of all these problems start very, very early in this brain development, then you say, well, what can we do? And pediatricians, the American Academy of Pediatrics and American Academy of Family Physicians have put out this clarion call to say pediatricians and health clinics need to start looking at parenting behaviors, how they can help build parents' skills, just as much as they can help cure or help them with their running noses.
How do you do that in this day and age? How do you get a parent into something where they learn how to parent?
Well, what we've done is, and I'm so excited about this, there's so much big news here, right?
You're very excited.
Well, I am excited because you look at a problem, you look at a gap, and you're saying, well, how do they know this? And pediatricians and nurses do not get any parent skill building in nursing school or in a medical school.
Really?
That hasn't been part of their purview before. But now with these issues and now with this new science, they're learning that to prevent those on the front end, as we were talking about, saves us so much, not to mention these ills, but every other problem we have in our culture. So pediatricians now, we've developed something called Behavior Checker. Our nonprofit has created this EMR in the electronic medical record. So when you 24/7, you can call a pediatrician, and many do right now. But they can look up, biting and dawdling and whining and tantrums and all these things that kids do, and get some concrete answers 24/7, 365.
It really is. It
Someone
says
to
right
turn
here.
to.
Good news for you from your pediatrician. It's exactly that. We're going to have more information and a link to Raised with Love and Limits Foundation on KCLive.tv later on today. And what we do early on makes so much difference later in almost every part of the world.
Every single day, right?
Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you.